Hi everybody, this is Tony Selden from Tony's Crafty Stamping, and I have a card for you today from Well Done. So let's turn you around and get started. Here again is my info, Tony's Crafty Stamping. You can reach me at tonyscraftystamping@gmail.com. teselden@gmail.com. My Facebook is Tony's Crafty Stamping, and my Stamping Up is Tony_Selden.up.net. So let's go over the stamp set and what comes with it. This is on page 94 of the annual catalog, and you can get either a whole suite, which is the bundle, which is the stamp set and the punch right there, or you can get the whole suite, which is the bundle, the sequins, the Wheel of the Time DSP, which I've fallen in love with of. This is just a sample. And then you would also get the ribbon. My ribbon is here someplace, not sure where I just put it. Right here, gorgeous ribbon. And the embossed folder. This, and I did a card for you. I think you might be able to see it. It is absolutely gorgeous. Or if you don't want to do that, you can just get the Well Done bundle, which is 10% savings, which would be the punch and the stamp set. And here's your stamp set. So let's get started. Let me get this out of the way. Oops, picked everything up. This is the card that we're going to make today. It's an easel card. I think I've got it in there for you. Bring it forward a little. It's an easel card. It's a card base, which is our Just Jade. I didn't have Just Jade. I ran out. So I used Pear Pizzazz. And then the Pretty Peacock is the next piece. And you'll notice it's centered on the Just Jade. It is not flush to the bottom, and that's what makes your card stand up. So that's what we're going to do today. So I have already cut out my pieces. Pear Pizzazz, and where did my notes go? Pear Pizzazz is, or excuse me, your Just Jade is what you're going to use, or Pear Pizzazz, and it's cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. You're going to burnish that with your bone folder, as always. And then our Pretty Peacock, you're cutting it at 4 inches by 10 1/4. Remember that, 10 1/4. You're going to score at 5 1/4 and 7 3/4. And then you're going to accordion fold it, which is our stand-up piece, like that. You're going to burnish it. Got that? Okay, so we've got our 2 pieces to start with. And I've cut out my DSP already. You need 3 DSP pieces. You need 2 of them at 3 3/4 by 2 1/4. And then you need 1 piece at 5 3/4. And I hope they're in, yep, there they are. And then you need 1 little strip of DSP cut at 5 3/4. And then you need your piece of Whisper White, which is your inside. And I cut with my stitched rectangles, and I stamped Hoping All Your Birthday Fishes Come Through, and that is from the stamp set. And I put my bling on them. Didn't have sequins, but you can use whatever you have. So let's get started and see if, oh, and you need to cut out, you need to cut out your seaweed. I stamped the seaweed and then I cut it out. We don't have a die for that, so that's a little time consuming. And also, whoops, I lost my turtles. I cut multiple turtles, and they are from the DSP itself, which is this, and I cut the turtles out. And the turtles, as you can see, we're going to put a turtle right there. Get you in the camera. Okay? It's a simple card. There is not a lot of stamping to it. So let's start. Alright, what I did first, set that aside. Whatever you want, either your green glue or your tape runner glue. We have a new, I believe it's called Stampin' Plus, and I'm having a little difficulty with that, so we're not using that right now. Let's get you backed up. There you go. So you're going to take your piece of Pretty Peacock. Number one, we're going to adhere the DSP on the front of the Pretty Peacock. And like I said, this card goes together very fast. Cut out all your DSP that you need, and you are a go. Center it. Put it down. I like to alternate the pieces. I was going to put this like that, or we can go like that. I think I like it better that way. So we're going to put the solid piece in the front. You can do whatever you like, and there are so many choices in the DSP with this card. You're going to take all your time up deciding which one you want to use. And they all have different backgrounds. Here we go. And of course, you're going to try to line it up with the piece you put up there at the top. Okay, that part's done. Now we're going to take our inside piece. This is all I did. I stamped it. You're kind of a big deal, and I put my piece of DSP on the bottom. Sorry about that. Let's see. So my DSP piece, and Whisper White piece. I used can't talk today. Shaded Spruce. The colors that coordinate with this stamp set are the Balmy Blue, Blackberry Bliss, Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, Granny Apple Green, Just Jade, Pacific Point, Pool Party, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce, and Whisper White. So you should be able to find something that you would like to use. So we're just going to do our Shaded Spruce, and we're going to do that right in the center. Yeah, it's pretty good. Always close up your inks, always, or you end up wearing them. And I'm going to put this DSP at the bottom so it coordinates with the DSP that we already put on there. And no, I didn't bring my silicone sheet over here, so let's hope I don't get glue all over everything. Easiest way for me is to put your card base up, get it level on the bottom, and then over. And I cut it a hair long, and you just trim it off. Okay, and we're going to put that right there. I know it looks a little strange right now. You're like, she's doing what? And how is this all going to come together? It comes together very, very quickly. And I just put glue there. Okay, center it. Leave your margin around. Okay, we've got the card base ready. So how do we get this on there? You're going to fold it all up, and you're going to center it on the card base itself. It is not flush with the bottom. We don't want it flush with the bottom, or it won't stand up. It would fall down. There you go. So I'm just going to put my adhesive on the back. Keep losing you guys. Adhesive on the back. And center it on the card base. Again, center it. And look at this. We've already got our base done. I keep losing you. Let's see. There we go. So now, I already stamped. I took a scrap piece of Whisper White. I used the rectangles that we have, the rectangle dies, and I punched out the rectangle, and I used one of the sayings from the stamp set again, and it's hoping all your birthday fishes come true. We're going to put that up. I put the bling on it, and we're going to put that up with dimensionals, but you're only going to put your dimensionals on the edges, or the ends, I should say. The ends, not the edges, just both ends, because we have to tuck our seaweed in there. And I think we might do the seaweed just a little different. And then we're going to add our turtle on it. So you can take as many seaweeds as you would like. I think we'll use maybe 3 of this, 3 of the blue. We'll see what we need here. And we are going to put them on with our glue. What you're going to do is you're going to glue them behind our little piece we just made. And I think it's going to be much easier to glue them behind than rather stuff them in like I did before. And we can overlap them. Just put glue on your ends. Hold it up so you can see where it's going to be. That looks good to me. Actually put one on the, there we go. You don't want it on the dimensionals, you want it skirting around the dimensionals. There are many, many sayings in this stamp set. Thanks a ton, well done, my love for you is bigger than any ocean, hoping all your birthday fishes come true, you're kind of a big deal, you can make this a birthday card, thank you card, so many choices, and I'm kind of obsessed with this stamp set. I just love it. Just so many different things to do. I think we need a little more green in there. We've got a little bit too much blue. So I hope you're all doing well with this COVID. I know I have been stamping like crazy, getting new stamp sets, and don't forget our new, it's called our mini catalog, will be coming out August 4th. I think I got everybody tipped a little sideways here. That's the nice part about the green glue. You can move it around. If you'd prefer to adhere, let's see if I can get that where I want it. Keeps going over my dimensionals, so we'll take the cover off the dimensional already. Oops, hardest part is the glue. Okay, now we got glue all over everything. So you're going to take the front of your card, like this, and you're going to take off the dimensionals, and I like to put it right about there in the middle, and we are almost done with this card. The only thing we have left to do is, I think I should have gotten my pick tool out with glue all over my hands. The only thing we have left to do right now is, that's good, I like that, is put a turtle on. Okay, so now, here's our other dilemma. What color of turtle do you want? There's too many to decide. I'm going to put on a purple background guy and a smaller one because I put so much blue in the card. And there we go. We're done with the card already. Look at this. What do you think? If I put you in there, you can see it a little better. There you go. And I have the directions for you. Can you get them all in there? If you would like a card kit, or if you would like just the PDF and the card kit, I think probably would be the better thing. I can make the kits up for you, and I will ship them out to you via mail, and that would be $5 for the card kit, everything all cut out and stamped, and the PDF file. You have a wonderful day, and don't forget the new Christmas catalog coming out on August 4th. It's not Christmas anymore. It's called August December 2020 Mini Catalog. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for sharing some time with me today. Bye for now.